Good evening, everyone. My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's late evening now. It's 10:30 in the evening. This is where I start to wind down and obviously get ready for bed. I live by myself. I've got a wonderful chihuahua. There he is, Max. There's Max. My cats are in the other room. I just feel like my whole life is fake. That's the way I feel. I just feel like I'm please don't think I'm going mad, but it just feels like my whole existence is being watched and I'm being listened to. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hearing voices. No, I'm not. This is something altogether sinister. Ever since that guy I met off Meet Me dating site, it does make you paranoid. It really does. When somebody asks you to go into the bathroom where your next door neighbours are right next door, to strip off. So I've just got extra like wary of everything. Like my ears are listening to everything and picking everything up. And when I'm talking to someone, as I was just now, this person was talking just like the guy that was talking to me off of Meet Me. He told me his name was Sean. So we've got someone now on Flirt Finder talking just like Sean off of Meet Me. Keep talking about boobs and just being really, really sarcastic. And you ooze sex appeal, they said. I ooze sex appeal. I mean, I'm a middle-aged woman. I'm going through the menopause. I certainly am not oozing sex appeal. They're making me feel sick. They're making me feel annoyed. They're making me think, what the fuck is wrong with you? I just would like to meet somebody to get on with, have a chat with, eventually settle down with, and maybe have a relationship. What is all this cobblers? I'm a middle-aged woman. I'm looking for a guy my age to get on with, and this is just absolutely ridiculous. It's silly, and we're never going to meet each other, are we? I mean, with that sort of attitude, am I really going to want to meet somebody like that? Who's sex mad? And am I really gonna want to meet somebody like that? And no, I'm not. Also, let's go on to the police. The police that are supposed to be coming out tomorrow. And before I've got ready to go to bed, I've had messages about boobs. Now, one wonders what the police are going to turn up and look like tomorrow. Now, I've had police out since 2008 down in Kent for various, obviously I was physically assaulted by my father, and he pushed me up against the kitchen table, and I had whiplash injuries to my neck and back, and I went to the doctors, which was the King's Family Practice in Chatham. And they put the wrong name on my doctor's notes, because the hospital told me they'd put the wrong name on my hospital notes. They put my mother's name on the hospital notes, and he pushed me, his daughter, up against the table and hurt my neck. So from the first case of the police coming out the first time, right, I didn't know this was fakery or fuckery, as I call it. Fakery or fuckery. I had an inkling up in Gloucestershire that the police that were coming out were bogus, because I was reporting serious crimes and they were fucking around, coming out at between 12 and 4 in the morning and saying to me, do I feel like killing myself, self-harming myself on a scale to 1 to 10, do I feel suicidal? And they would wake me up out of my bloody bed between 12 and 4 in the morning, banging on the front door. And I had a small baby as well. They would see serious things. They would do absolutely nothing. They seemed far content in trying to convince themselves that I was a nutcase and I was making it up, and I just didn't know what to do. I was at my wit's end. I was totally on my own up in Gloucestershire, fighting against this fakery or fuckery, as I call it. I don't know what's going on, but are the police just wasting my time? Are they going to actually listen to me and do something about this? I'm pretty damn sure the girl on the end of the phone, Georgia, I think her name was listening to me, and she was noting things down, and she took people's names and she took people's ages. But are the police that come out to the flat going to actually listen to me, or are they going to come out and try and piss me off, upset me, make stupid noises, look ridiculous, so that I get cross and try and make me go up to my mum's? Right, I've made 999 calls. The calls have been, right, I've made calls to 999, which is the emergency police, right? It's been engaged. I was being attacked. I rung 999. They didn't come out. So we are going to get some police out, and whether this Ben Raby, who I spoke to a couple of months ago now, I believe, is real or not, I don't know. But every time I report something, they tell me they're going to investigate it. Then it gets closed. So this is, you know, police, right, come out to do a job. They're not here to inspect your property or see what you're living like or make judgment on what you look like. They're there because you've called them because a crime's been committed. They're not coming out to look at my flat, judge me for what I look like. And they're not actors like off of the bill. They're real police, aren't they? Doing a real job, so they should get real results. Right? I mean, I'm just going to say this. If you're not going to do your job properly, if you're just going to come up here and join in with the rest of the fucking fakers out there and take the fucking piss out of me and how I'm living, can you just not come out? Because you're wasting my time, you're wasting my energy, and you're just wasting my life. The police came out about 2 months after my dad had passed away, and they were asking me if they thought that he was responsible for what was going on. Well, he's not, is he? Because he's dead. Coming out 2 months too late. Of course that upset me. Absolutely useless. Now, I was talking to this person, whoever they were. They're a nutcase. They're a right fruitcake. You ooze sex appeal, darling. And then you get somebody walking up the road with a dog barking. So, me on my own in my flat tomorrow with coppers coming out. So yeah, many times I've called the police. I've called the police when I've been in danger of being physically assaulted. I've called the police out when I've smelt drugs. Years ago, I've called the police out when it's been necessary, not wasting their time. And this time, they wanted to come out here. And this is my flat. And I'm Crystal. And my mum is in Chatham. This is Rochester. And I think that this evening, there has been a lot of noise when it's usually quiet at night during a weekday. And I have not been making noises at all. I've not been ranting, I've not been raging, I've just been sat here. I flicked through Netflix, but I couldn't find anything I really wanted to watch. Like I said, I'm on my own. Sometimes you get bored stiff, you don't know what to do. So, there's always going to be someone better than you, younger than you. We all of us are getting older each day, so younger people, they're going to take the forefront. They're going to get all the views. They're going to get all the subscribers. But, older people as well, we're still here. We don't just disappear because we reach 40 or 50 or 60. I just think there's someone going through my dating sites mucking me about. And darling, you don't know me. You've not met me, or if you have, you're pretending to be somebody else. What gives you the right to call me sweetie, darling, and tell me I ooze sex appeal when you haven't met me? It just seems all fake to me and fucked up. It's just fake bullshit. If they want to text me and chat to me and talk bollocks, they're only wasting their time, because I know they're a liar. I know they're fake, and I know it's not going to go anywhere. And if you want to be with somebody, you don't sit on your big fat arse and expect somebody to go all the way to a place they don't know without knowing if you're real or not, or if you've got a fucking sex crime record or something. You need to vet someone out. You don't expect me to invite somebody off of a dating site into my flat without checking them on the sex offenders registers list, do you? You don't expect me. These police, right? You've got to be careful, guys, because a copper raped a woman and murdered her. So is it wrong to ask police that come into your flat for their ID, right, and their names? No, it's not, is it? I'd rather be safe than sorry. This woman, right? This woman that brought my cat back to my flat, right? I wasn't fucking thinking? Like, who are you? I was worried that my cat had fallen off the balcony, right? This woman that came into my flat, I don't know who the fuck she was. She didn't, I should have asked her who she was. I mean, she asked for my WhatsApp, and I gave her pictures of my ginger cat to WhatsApp, right? And there's people appearing on YouTube with ginger cats now. There is. She exchanged WhatsApp numbers, this woman that brought my cat back. And I don't know who she was. I mean, all I was thinking about was I wanted my cat returned safely. And I wanted my cat back. It was my cat. And she insisted in coming into my flat. And all I was thinking was, I want my cat, I want my cat. And next time anything like that happens, I'm going to think twice. Because I don't know if this is a woman mucking about. It's the language. And women call men sexy. They do all the time. One of my sons, there was a woman writing sexy underneath his pictures. It was a female. So, I'm going to get myself ready and go to bed. There is on and off noise. I don't know where it's coming from. I was getting sort of rude messages, but they just I don't even engage in that anymore. So, we'll upload this, then I'll go to bed, then I'll clear my phone, and then we get ready for the police tomorrow. I can't remember what time they're coming out. I'm just going to carry on doing things. If they happen to come round while I'm outside, they can leave a message in my mailbox, because I've lost my other phone and I don't remember what time the police are supposed to be coming out tomorrow, and I've got a life and I have to do other things. And I remember the Kent police telling me to shut all my windows, shut all my doors some years back, and they never fucking turned up. So I don't know, I don't owe anything to the police. They've never really helped me. They've done me no favours. They've just... So, I'm not fucking revolving my life around other people. They insisted, they wanted to come out, and it was a bloke who said it. Oh, we're coming out to yours. Right? I've acted completely normal. I am not mad. I've just sat in my flat quietly. There was a racket to start with. It hurt my teeth and jaw, but I didn't create, I didn't make noises. I just put up with it, even though it was hurting me. I'm not some dog you control. I'm a human being. So, with all these hooting horns, dogs barking, I've just sat here quietly, and I think it's because I haven't been going up to see my mother. And I haven't gone up to see my mother the day before the police are coming out either. And I don't dress like an old man. I'm not bald. And we just wait and see what happens. But I think it's going to be a complete waste of time. So I'm not rushing about and putting the red carpet out for the police. that have never done anything for me at all. See you later. Good night.